Welcome to Changing Lives. Now, is addiction always as clear as day and night? Today on the show, we're talking about the cloaked addiction. Tanya, this is new to me, so I'm going to need you to explain it a bit.
Well, when I was working in corporate, I started seeing that addiction went way beyond substance. It went to energy. So, who's addicted to the drama in their life?
Oh, no one.
Well, everybody. Everybody does a rerun of, let's say, Days of Our Lives, episode 2725, when everyone died and came back, right? So it's very much that dynamic of, who am I without the drama? Try and have a positive conversation for 24 hours, not allowing any negative aspect to enter into your...
Is that even possible?
Well, I've achieved it.
Okay.
Right? And it's interesting, when people come to my home, they'll say, wow, we love the energy in your home. It's so peaceful. Because I actually just don't allow it in my home. We don't have negative conversations. We talk about reality. We talk about realistic things. But our conversations are different. So we'll sit around the dining room table. Maybe we're a bunch of nerds. And we'll sit and talk about ant colonies and how they help each other. And we'll talk about science. And we'll talk about interesting dynamics. How was your day? What were you doing? But the topic doesn't go into the drama and the news. And whenever we hear something that could potentially be negative, we try to reframe it into a positive worldview. Like, people could say, you know, you're not living in your reality. That is our authentic. That is our reality. Now, the thing is that our lives are better. Our lives are happier. What is the one intention of your entire life?
No, to be happy, to be successful. Yeah.
That's all it is. So if my purpose is to be happy, and happy comes because I don't discuss the drama, how amazing is that? I've achieved my goal. People come and go, oh, no, but how's that possible? You need to be, real about life. You need to have an understanding that these things happen. Sure, bad things happen. We all cry. We all move through these things. But there we go about something called RQ. Okay, we've heard about EQ, emotional quotient, IQ, intelligence quotient, CQ, cultural quotient.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is RQ? Any idea?
Relationship quotient?
Recovery.
Okay.
There we go. How fast do you bounce back from something bad that's happened to you?
Okay.
Okay. So bad stuff happens to everybody. I have had a difficult life. Things have happened, right? So why have I been successful is I've bounced back from it quickly. I've dealt with it quickly by not dwelling on it. I've changed the channel. So how I do that is, if I'm watching a rerun of Days of Our Lives, and no offense to Days of Our Lives if you're a fan, but if I'm watching a rerun and it's making me feel unhappy, why would I put the channel back on that again the next day? That landed for you. What realization did you just have?
But I was going to say that we often want to throw ourselves in those situations that don't make us feel happy.
Because it's a habit.
Yeah.
And it feels right and it feels normal. How many people out there go from the same relationship into the same relationship, into the same relationship? And the reason they do it is it feels normal. So they'll meet the person, it's all exciting and the vibes are flowing, and then the same pattern. And they go, why me? Well, it is you that's the common denominator, because you keep choosing the same pattern.
So how do we move ourselves out of these patterns then, in terms of going back and forth? I can almost think of it as a cycle, really, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So there's a lovely saying, and I think George Soros said it: when you're wrong, don't stay wrong.
Ooh. Okay.
Stop giving it the energy. Stop repeating it. You know, when you come in and you say, let me tell you about that horrible story of what happened to me again and again and again, just stop. You know, people will come to me and go, oh, tell me about that when that happened to you. And I'll go, you know what? That's in the past. Only a fool trips on what's behind him. Taoist saying. So why would I repeat that over and over again? I go, you know what? That's in my past. I don't really want to discuss it. I've dealt with it. It's over. It's behind me. Let's talk about now.
And I think now I'm linking it back to this cloaked addiction, because now I'm with you on the same page. We often focus on substance abuse in terms of addiction, but we never really look at the addiction to maybe our mental thoughts and in terms of what we're thinking that's negative.
Absolutely, what we're thinking and what we're feeling. You're on the point. Thank you so much for getting that. It's amazing.
Thank you so much, Tanya.